Hello and welcome to Seneca Someone. I'm Ben Brown alongside journalism and audio professor Fred Duvall. Thanks for joining us today, Fred.
Not a problem.
So, Fred, let's start off, I guess, by talking about your famous red shoes that you wear. I've heard you tell the story several times, but how did it start with the red shoes and why have you continued it as long as you have?
I used to wear red Converse shoes for my rock and roll days, and my first year teaching here, I heard a student walk by and say, something like, good morning, Professor Red Shoes. And I went, that's kind of funny, Professor Red Shoes. But what ended up happening is it got caught on and everybody was doing it to the point that people would come in the room not knowing who I was, and they'd look down at the floor and see the shoes and go, oh, you're that Pro Tools guy we've got to talk to. And, yeah.
So, and you mentioned your rock and roll days. So just take us back to that. You obviously have the hairdo of a rock and roll artist. So just tell us a little bit about that and your passion for music and rock and roll.
Well, I still work on music when I'm not here at Seneca. I record music. I play drums on recordings for film, TV, music, albums. Oh, okay, we won't say albums. For music, anyway, recordings. I just love working on music, and it's been something I've done since I was a kid.
And you were talking about teaching. Obviously, you've been doing it for quite a while. What sort of started your passion for sort of teaching and making a difference in the next generation of musicians or audio makers?
I didn't set out to teach. I was using software and I was doing my music thing, all the different categories. And head of radio here at Seneca, Jim Carr, invited me to come teach here, and I was like, well, I don't know about that, I'm not sure about that. Well, the industry had a little, low spot in it, and I thought, well, maybe I should try something else to keep things going, and I had a go at teaching, and now it's been 17 years I've been here at Seneca, and I like teaching, the students like it, I like helping tomorrow's rock stars, video stars, news people, DJs, whatever it is. So it's fulfilling, and that's what happened. That's why I'm teaching.
Yeah, try a lot more than a lot of other professors to sort of relate to your students. You tell stories as a way of teaching. You talk about life, and things like that. So how have you sort of adapted or adopted that teaching style, and do you think it works for you?
I do think it works for me. My teaching style is to try and really put something in somebody's head, put these facts in students' heads, and sometimes my analogies or my dialogue, my twist on things, they may find it amusing, but I can't help but think it sticks with them longer, because they walk away going, what? Yeah. But it stays with them. It does stay with them. So I think it works. It's not just teaching. It's I call it performing sometimes. But it's a game. Let's make students remember. Let's make students comfortable with things and that. So my style.
Yeah, and I think it certainly with me, it worked with me, and I think it's an interesting and different teaching style, so it's something that a lot of people enjoy. You taught me last semester in digital audio, but you don't, at least I didn't when I first started, associate journalism with the type of stuff that you do for the most part. Obviously, we did news pieces for the purpose of journalism, but so what are kind of your thoughts on the journalism industry and where it is going and sort of where it's at right now?
I think it's a wonderful time that it's certainly, journalism today is not the way it used to be, and technology you will not get away from. maybe the good news for young people coming up through the ranks here, your cell phone can become more than a cell phone and an incredible tool for capturing interviews on the spot, certain apps that help you accomplish things. Basically, stop thinking of the phone as a phone and as a toolbox of things you could use in your journalism career. And the best one is being able to capture something on the spot.
All right, Fred, thanks for joining us today. It's been a pleasure. That is
Thank you.
Seneca Journalism Professor Fred Duvall. My name is Ben Brown, and that's been the latest edition of Seneca Someone. I hope you enjoyed and hope you have a great rest of your day.